Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome or welcome back. So today's pick a card reading is going to be on how do people view your social media. So we have group 1 with create art. We have group 2, deep breathing. We have group 3, make a meal. And group 4, we have sound healing. All right, so timestamps will be in the description box below. We're going to go ahead and get into it for group 1. All right, so group 1, I feel like you guys display your art and your talent on social media. I'm hearing you could have a business where you create certain things. I don't know why I'm channeling this, but I'm like channeling pillows, or anything relating to pillows or bedding or feng shui or something. So you could create, like you could sew or make clothing, or you could know how to sew. So you can make your own clothing. I'm here, you can make your own jewelry. But you do something with your hands and you display that on social media. And people are very interested in it. They think it's very unique and different. The people that view your social media may not be artists like you. So this is something that definitely stands out to them. But I feel like you do have like a few people who follow you that are artists. Okay, and I feel like if you haven't found your tribe of people who are artistic like you are attracting them very soon. I would suggest, like when you post content, like look up hashtag, like post different hashtags, especially if it's like on your Instagram posts and stuff, post hashtags. Yeah, and then also go to, I believe it's like Google Analytics, and look up keywords that relate to your artwork, and maybe post those different keywords to your description box, or talk about those things in your videos, things like that. I'm hearing you could do voiceovers while you, like where you talk over the video, and then you're painting or drawing or creating your art in some type of way. All right. You could have been doing whatever this artistic thing is, you could have been doing it since you were a teenager. Okay. Spirit team, how do people view group 1's social media? Spirit team, how do people view group 1's social media? All right, we have the high priestess. Yeah, you're someone who is very expressive online, however that may look. You could be someone who is a dancer, or you could move your body in some type of way. You could do something at night. So maybe for one of you, you could be like an exotic dancer, or you could have like a pole in your home, and you do like different pole sequences. I don't know what they're called. But yeah, you could be a pole dancer, or you could be like, that could be a hobby for you, and maybe you share that on your social media. But people feel like viewing your social media is like going down a rabbit hole. So you could post maybe different things, like things that don't relate to each other, but it's you, it's like a part of you. Okay, but people are intrigued by it. You know, people know that you're someone who's talented and you're powerful. This talent that you display is something that makes you powerful. Okay, and I feel like this is something that has been hidden. Maybe you recently started coming out and displaying your talents on social media, or whatever it could be. Okay. You could be someone who writes music or posts like music videos, or you could create videos. Yeah, you could create videos that involve like combining different tracks together or something, and singing over it or talking over it or something. I don't know. I'm getting music heavy and like artistic work heavy. Wow. And then we have the sun. So people People view your social media as inspirational. Group 1, I don't know if I said that already, but we got two cards that have the moon signs here also. Yeah, so you're very multi-talented, multifaceted. There's some things that people know about you in person, but I feel like certain other things you post on social media that maybe you don't really talk to people about. You could be intuitive also. You could be someone who uses divination, and you could have like a spiritual YouTube channel or a spiritual business or something. And people are really drawn to this. It brings them happiness. It brings them joy. It kind of unravels secrets for them, I guess. So like I said, yeah, you could be a tarot reader yourself, or you could do divination where you talk about, like, you reveal certain secrets that people didn't know about before. Okay, and then we have this card here, 4 of coins and 9 of coins. So people view your social media as being very well put together. You could be someone who has a family and you're family oriented also. But people still think that there's some things that you don't share on social media. So you could be a public private person, or a private public person, however you want to take that. So it's like you post what you want to post, and then you don't post what you know what I mean? You don't post what you don't want people to know. Okay, and this is how people view your social media. But they see that you're very satisfied with the life that you have based on whatever you share. Doesn't necessarily, like, if it doesn't resonate with the artwork and the music and all of that stuff, people can just tell that you're very satisfied with your life. You love your family. You love your peace. You love your space, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So let's roll the astro dice and see what other messages we get. Spirit guys, how do people view group 1 social media? All right, so we have Aquarius, Aquarius, Taurus, and 11th house. So it could be Aquarius, Aquarius or Taurus. Heavy Aquarius here. So you definitely have a big following, or your following is growing. Okay, on social media, you're definitely some type of artist. You're very creative, you're intuitive, but you're also very stable. So like, you're someone who likes to dream big. You're someone who could be in a fantasy world in a way where, like, you like things that are not, what am I trying to say? Like, you're someone who is practical and stable. You're about the real world. You're about creating stability within your household and within your family. But you're also someone who delves into the artistic world as well. So you have like a nice balance of that, you know. I hope that makes sense, group 1. All right, and this is how people view your social media. You could be someone who lives a lavish lifestyle. So you could post about the things, like the restaurants that you go to, the places you eat, the different things that you buy. And those things that you post, people know that those are very quality items. You could also post about your fashion and your style. And you could wear like name brand clothing, or like the material that you have, people can tell is very good quality. Okay, so this is how people view your social media. So we have heavy Pisces, heavy Leo, heavy earth signs, and we have Aquarius. All right, group 1, that was your reading. Get into it for group 2. So we have deep breathing. You could be someone who meditates, or you could post like different quotes or memes that help people come to a sense of balance and a sense of calmness. I'm hearing you could be a life coach, or you could do something that is emotionally supportive. Maybe for one of you, you could have an emotional support dog or emotional support animal, and you could post about that. That's a very specific message. Don't, just take it if it resonates. Yeah, but whatever you post, people feel very calm and relaxed with whatever you post about, or just your vibe and your aura. Even if you just post a selfie of yourself or whatever, like you bring forth like a calming energy to people when people look at your social media. Okay. I feel like there could be some people who dream and fantasize about you. I feel like you're someone who's physically attractive and you're very proud of that, and you're like confident in that. You stand strong and you stand proud in your beauty or your handsomeness or, you know, your good looks. Okay. So people can tell you're highly confident, and this makes them like fantasize and dream about you and dream about like what it would be to be with you. And I'm hearing they dream about what it would be to be like you, you know. So you definitely have some fans out there, group 2, that's for sure. You could be someone who posts about astrology. You could be into zodiac signs and astrology and the planets and stuff like that. You could know about like Mercury retrograde, or you could post about like the full moon and the new moon and stuff like that. You could also, so I'm getting like 2 messages. It's like like you share different memes or posts about the different full moons and new moons, and then you also post like pictures of the actual moon, like when you're out and about and you get a picture of it and stuff like that. So you could be heavy into nature also. So you could be someone who posts your walks, like when you go for hikes or when you, you know, go running at the park, or you could post like like your time when you're at the gym, or when you're on like the elliptical or on the machines, or when you're lifting weights and stuff like that. So this is how people view your social media. Group 2. Let's keep going. Spirit team, how do people view group 2 social media? 7 of baskets. How do people view group 2 social media? Okay. The Tower. So you could be someone who surprises people with the things that you post. You could post a lot of different things. Okay. Yeah, and it's very shocking and surprising to people. But yeah, it has them daydreaming about you. Like you could be someone who maybe doesn't wear clothing sometimes when you like when you post on social media. So you could be someone who wears crop tops, or you could have your cleavage out. You could wear short shorts, you know, where your cheeks are out or whatever. Or like if you're at the gym, you know what I'm saying? You have your gym outfit on. Or if you're masculine, like you have your shirt off, or you have tight fitting clothes and stuff like that. Or you have, you know, gray sweatpants and things like that. So like you'll surprise people with sharing those specific types of posts on your page, or, you know, on social media, and it kind of makes them daydream about you. Like it makes them daydream of how it would look like in person. So you're seeing, how do people view group 2 social media? Daughter of Coins. And then we have Father of Baskets. You could be someone who knows how to do your hair, and you could post videos about you doing your hair or talking about your hair, or your hair can be something that stands out on your social media platform. Okay, you could have long hair, and people can tell that you take pride in your hair. All right, you could have been growing your hair for a very long time. I'm hearing like 11 years, 10, 11 years you've been growing your hair. Okay, and maybe for one of you, you recently could have cut your hair, or like for one of you, you could have done some type of major change to your social media, or you started posting new things on your social media, and it has surprised people, and it's something that has like that is unexpected or whatever. All right, hold on a second. All right, let's do the astral dice. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. How do people view group 2 social media? All right, we have first house, Sagittarius, and Scorpio. Yeah, you guys are definitely very, very attractive, very sensual, very sexual. Okay, well, I'm hearing one of you could be an ex-worker in some type of way. So you could, be an escort, or you could be an exotic dancer, stripper, whatever. It could be for one person, and you could post about that. Okay, no judgment here. I'm just picking up on the messages. All right. Maybe for one of you, you could have an OnlyFans page, okay, where you display your body, because I did say that you could be someone who doesn't really wear clothes often. So yeah, I feel like I'm channeling like someone who has an OnlyFans, or someone who may have a YouTube or whatever social media platform, and you expose your body, because you're confident in it, yeah, you stand in your truth. If that's your truth, then that's your truth, you know. People see that you put yourself first, okay, on social media. You could be single, or you could be a single parent, okay, and people see that you post different things relating to parenthood with your child or your children. You could also be someone who travels, and you could post your travel excursions or travel adventures and stuff like that. And you also could spend time with different friend groups or different like social groups, and you post that on social media, and it surprises people, because like you could be from one ethnic group, and then you're hanging out with another ethnic group that people wouldn't expect you to hang out with, and they see you post that, and they're shocked and kind of like blown away by it, because maybe they didn't think that you were someone who is open to talking to other people like that, just because they may feel like you're shallow just because you're good looking and you're very confident in yourself. But yeah, I feel like you're someone who accepts everyone, and people just get surprised by the different friend groups that you have, or the different people that you socialize with. So I feel like it gives people a different perspective of you, like with the stuff that you post and share. Okay. So the signs we have: heavy Scorpio, heavy water signs, earth signs, and Aries and Sag. All right, group 2. Hopefully you enjoy that. Let's go to group 3. All right, we got make a meal. So I heard ratatouille. So you could be someone who likes to eat soup. So like if you go to restaurants or something and they ask you for soup or salad, you could be someone who gets soups. Yeah, you could be someone who gets soups, or you know how to make a good soup. And I'm hearing sancocho, so I believe that's the right word. Because my ex-husband and his family are Puerto Rican, and my ex-mother-in-law would make sancocho. I believe that's the right term, but it's like a soup, like a very like hearty soup with chicken, vegetables. I think it had like noodles in there, like skinny noodles and other stuff like that. And it was really good. But so some of y'all could be Hispanic, some of y'all could be Puerto Rican, but you could post, yeah, this is what I'm getting. You could be someone where you post about your culture, yeah. Like you post about your culture's food, you post about your cultural practices and things like that, you know. Some of you guys could be African also, and you could post about those different things. I'm picking up on like jollof rice, so you could be good at making jollof rice, or that could be one of your favorites to eat. I've only had jollof rice once, and my college friend, she made some jollof rice for me, and she was from Ghana, and it was really good. Spicy, but really good. So yeah, you guys rep your culture for sure on your social media. So yeah, people can tell by what you post on your social media that you're very prideful in who you are and your background. And you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. So let's keep going. Spirit team, how do people view group 3 social media? Spirit team, how do people view group 3 social media? Ten of Wands. Here, you could be a server of some sort. a server, like in restaurants or something, or at a bar. Or you could be someone who likes to go to the bar, and you could post these experiences about you going to the bar or going out and partying and stuff like that. Some of y'all could be in college and you know, go out to party and stuff when you're in college or with your college friends and stuff. We also got Ace of Coins here. And wow, okay. Ace of Wands with Two of Baskets. So you could be very proud of your romantic relationship if you're in a connection right now, and you could post you could post pictures or videos of you and your partner together on social media. Y'all could have just started something new. Like if you're in a relationship with someone, you and your romantic partner could have started something new, a new passion project, or you could have moved or got a new car or something that's prosperous has entered into your life, and you're building up something with your romantic partner. For some of y'all, and then maybe for one or two of you, you could have recently got into a new relationship and you're posting this new relationship on your social media. There could be people who are overwhelmed and maybe stressed out about whatever new beginning you have. Okay. Maybe they feel like they can't keep up. Maybe there's some people that are in competition with you. Yeah, like with this, you see how they are like kind of button heads here. It's like I feel like there could be people that are competing with you. And they kind of go to your social media to see what they got to do next to compete with you or to one up you or something. You know what I'm trying to say? Let me clarify the Ten of Wands. What's that about? Spirit guys, clarify the Ten of Wands. How do people view Group 3 social media? Four of Knives. You could be someone who has a lot going on, a lot of different responsibilities that you're dealing with, but they see that you're holding it all together. So some people may know you off of social media, and they know like your personal story and what you're really dealing with and stuff like that on a personal level. But then when these same people see you on social media, you don't really post about maybe your struggles and stuff like that, and you look very calm and like focused and kind of relaxed, like mentally focused, I guess I should say, and relaxed, like you got everything together. Okay. And this is how people view your social media. I'm hearing like picture perfect. All right, so let's get into it for the Astro Dice. Spirit guys, how do people view Group 3 social media? So we got Taurus, Aquarius, 5th house. Yeah, you're definitely in the spotlight. Yeah, whatever you're posting is definitely standing out. It's in the spotlight. You may post things that are very different from other people. Like I said, you could be someone who reps your culture very strongly. And you're very proud of this. You're very prideful in it. And maybe people who view your social media are not that culture. So I don't know. I feel like you kind of educate people in a way on the certain things that you share on social media. You're also someone who can bring out your youthful side on social media. I'm hearing like video games, or you could be very funny or crack jokes, or maybe even post like things that are funny, post videos that are funny, or post different memes that are funny. And people laugh and people remember these things coming from you, you know. Damn. Yeah, you're definitely you're definitely set in your ways, Group 3, for real, because we got Taurus, Aquarius, and 5th house. 5th house is Leo, and all three of these signs are fixed signs. So in each zodiac element, so earth, air, fire, and water, in each of those zodiac signs, there's one sign that is fixed, meaning like stubborn. you know, they're not moving, they're not budging on their ideas, they're not budging on their opinions. It takes them a long time to change or a long time to like make moves or something. And yeah, you got all three. 3 out of the 4 are here. So we're only missing a Scorpio. So you could be a Scorpio, okay? But yeah, you're someone who's very fixed, very, very opinionated. You could share your opinions online. You could be someone who talks about your opinions online. You could have your own podcast, and you could be someone who does different debates with people online, but not like in a negative way, kind of like, you know, just a healthy discussion, you know, of different types of opinions and stuff like that. Yeah, for sure. So we got the fire signs. Yeah, all the signs are here. Okay. Yeah, all the signs are here. So group 3, that was your reading. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. Now we have group 4 with sound healing. And I'm picking up on like Janae Aiko. So some of y'all could like Janae Aiko. Some of you guys could know how to sing. Some of you could have a very soothing voice or a very like quiet, laid back voice. You could be someone who spends a lot of time with yourself. And you could share the things that you do by yourself, you know. So yeah, you could be someone who's a vlogger. So you could take your camera around with you when you're around town or when you go to places. I'm hearing like when you go to the library or when you go to like Barnes and Nobles or when you go like out to get coffee or tea or something, or when you go to Target or, you know, just different places around town. I feel like you could vlog your life, and this is how people view your social media. Maybe for one of you, you could be into ASMR. You could do ASMR videos, or you could, like people think that you have a very soothing voice to where you should do ASMR videos. Yeah, I feel like you guys are introvert group 4. And somehow this is displayed on your social media. You could be a Cancer or a Pisces. All right, let's keep going. Spirit guides, how do people view group 4 social media? How do people view group 4 social media? All right, the Hangman. I'm thinking about, what is it? Is it aerial? No, it's like that yoga. Like I think that's some type of yoga, right? Like the lady, she's suspended and she's in that like cloth, but her body, like her legs are wrapped around the cloth and she's holding herself up. Like that's some type of activity. I forgot what it's called. Like aerial yoga, I think is what it's called. So you could be a yogi, you could be a yoga teacher, a yoga instructor, you could be someone who does yoga. And this is how people view your social media. Or you could be someone who's into fitness in some type of way and you post about it. Wow, yeah, we got strength. So you do something with your body, group 4. So you either dance, I'm hearing you dance or sing, you move your body in some type of way involving yoga or fitness or like adding health to your body in some type of way. How do people view group 4 social media? And Son of Knives with Mother of Knives on the back. Yeah, I feel like you guys have heavy boundaries. You may post, like for some of you, you may post a lot, and for others of you, you may not post a lot just because you may have your boundaries up. Some of you could have trust issues, or some of you could just be shy. You don't like posting. You don't really like posting yourself online. Or maybe you are shy, but you just don't like posting stuff as much. I don't know. Just take what resonates here. Some of you, maybe for one of you, you could be like a ballet dancer, or you could you could have done ballet growing up or done some type of dance class or gymnastics or something growing up. Yeah. You could be someone who's very straightforward also. You don't take no nonsense. You're very straightforward. You have a lot of strength, even though you may come off as being an introvert or maybe quiet or shy. You're very, like, you have a strong voice, group 4, and you're not afraid to speak up for yourself. All right, let's keep going, spirit guys. How do people view group 4 social media? All right, we got 4th house, Sag, and Gemini. I'm hearing like if you hang out with someone and you post it, you could hang out with a sibling. Okay, so like a sister or brother, and you could post about that, or like you could post about spending time with your kids. Okay. And for some of you, you could post, you could share videos and pictures and stuff of the things that you do around your house. So I'm hearing your house is your oasis. You also could be someone who has a garden, or you like plants. You could be a plant mom or plant dad. So you could post about that on your social media. You could be well informed with like gardening or plants and stuff like that. Could be for like one person. You guys could be someone who travels too. Yeah, didn't I say that? You could be a vlogger. So you could blog or vlog. You could be a blogger where you actually write, posts and stuff too. So that's how people view your social media, as being someone who knows how to, who's like a good like wordsmith. You're really good with your words when you write. So like you could give the impression based on how you look or based on just how you speak in person that you're maybe soft-spoken, laid back, relaxed, introverted. But then when they see what you write, it has more of a punch to it. It has more of a stronger impact because the way they read it and the way that you word your sentences and stuff like that is very powerful, you know? Wow, okay. So the signs we have is Pisces, Leo, air signs, Sag, and Cancer, and Pisces. All right, group 4, that was your reading. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.